the older I've gotten, I found that, man, the older and the rougher and the more fun, the better. So, growing up in the Moses family, the car business, I guess all your life, of course, you've been in it since you was born, I'm sure. What's that been like? Did you take a liking to it? Were you just around cars all your childhood? What's the story there?
Well, it was interesting because you had to switch cars every once in a while. So it's not like you got to really get attached to one. It is funny, though, because the other day I was working here and this kid came in. She's like, Mommy, I think I know what's wrong with the car. Like, I think we need a new engine. I was like, honey, no. But but either way, I was like, like, I just never thought about having to go with your parent as a kid, like, to get your car worked on. Like, that's never crossed my mind ever.
Have you ever bought a car?
Nope.
That's awesome.
Bought a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Never had to. Yeah, that's awesome. That saved you a little cash right there.
Yeah. So
the way the Moses family works is the first job that you have in the car business is the Coke machines. You get your own little business as a teenager where you come in, fill the Coke machines, pay the bills, collect the money, count the money, and you keep the profits. That's how I got in. That's was my
cool.
introduction, and this one is a Coke machine graduate as well.
I wasn't very good at it, but
You did fine. You didn't do it very long. Jackson took it over from you before you even got good at band. Between band and Jackson, you kind of.
How many kids you got, Jason?
I have two kids.
Two kids.
Two. I have
two
adult children at this point.
How old's the boy?
He's 20.
Who did the better Coke machine job?
He had it longer. She didn't really have it very long. So he did better, but just not much better, to be honest.
Did you ever want to be in the car business? I mean, growing up, sales or anything like that?
Not sales, but I did think I was going to take over the business at one point. I even came in to work with him. I don't remember what it was for, but I came in to work with him. I had his, sweater vest on. I pretended to dress up like him. Yep.
How old were you when you did that?
Oh, geez. That's been
long time ago.
Yeah, I think I was in middle school when I did that.
Man, you were thinking at a young age you're going to take over the biz, huh?
Yeah.
How long did you have those aspirations for till he shot you down?
Oh, he didn't shoot me
down. Did he not?
No,
oh, that's awesome. He probably wanted to give it to you then.
Well, I am the oldest, so, But, no, I don't know. At one point I was like, I don't really know if that's what I want to do at this point. And then...
Well, in fairness, when I went to college, I had no intention of getting in the car business.
Really?
No.
And you were raised around it your whole life too, weren't you?
So when I first went to college, I was pre-med. I was going to be a doctor. And then in college, I was like, man, I really don't like blood, and I really don't like the idea of being on call. Well, this doctor thing may not be right for me. And my dad's like, well, you should go to business school. I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I go to business school. And the number one thing business school taught me was I didn't want to work for a big company. Yeah. I wanted to work for myself. And then that's when all of a sudden the car business is like, wait a minute. I already got a business.
Yeah, go run this one.
And then I still kind of wasn't super excited when I got back in at 97. I still kind of was like, well, we'll see how this works out. But
what did you start? Let's go back a little bit. What did you start out doing when you came here?
Well,
I know you wasn't on Coke
machines. Oh, yeah, I did the Coke machines from like 12 until 16. 16, the summer of when I was 16, I did a bunch of odd jobs back here. I cleaned the parts department, did dealer trades, bunch of nonsense. Then the next summer, I worked in the service department, kind of what she was doing now. I wasn't a cashier, but I was answering the phones, talking to customers. And then the next 3 summers, I sold cars.
Did you like the sales part of it?
I'm not the best salesperson in the world. I'll admit it right up.
There's definitely an art to it for sure.
When being in sales, it's kind of like baseball. If you bat 300, you're in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Which is not for everybody. And then, of course, it takes a lot of, I'm more of an introvert, and being an introvert and being in auto sales is can be challenging at times.
Well, after sales, then what? When you figured out?
Well, then I went to, when I came back here in '97, my dad was going through some managerial issues, turnover. I had graduated from business school. He thought I would be I was the assistant sales manager was my next gig. And when I first came back here, he was like, all right, you're assistant sales manager. And basically, I would sit at the sales desk. Now, I've sold cars for 3 summers.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if qualifies me or not. But and when the sales manager was off, like the Nissan sales manager was off, I would work his desk that day. And when the used car manager was off, I'd work his desk that day. And just take care of odds and ends, work deals, help the salespeople, however. And that's about with the time when the internet started getting big. I started dabbling with selling cars on the internet. We sold internet leads in the 90s. We sold a car out in Washington State, I believe.
Not everybody was doing that then.
Not
either.
everybody was doing it. And the salespeople at the time, they looked at internet leads like root canals. About the enthusiasm.
Right.
But I was like, oh, I get to email somebody. This is great. All
Yeah.
right, I'll email you back. Hey, yeah, you can buy this car. And I did okay on it. And then just it's kind of progressed from there.
The cool part about all of that is, I think, is it doesn't sound like it was just like your dad just said, here, handle it.
No, it's
it's
same
just
way with these ones.
Yeah. I mean,
you don't just get the keys.
Yeah. And I think that's an attribute to your family and the kind of the Moses heritage. To not just go here, little rich kid, take it and let's see what you can do. Because a lot of times those sink quicker than others.
Well, they always say that the first generation creates it, the second generation builds it, the third generation ruins it. And I'm third generation. I was supposed to ruin it, but
you didn't.
I haven't yet.
No.
Yet.
Yeah, it's early.
Talk like
fourth
that.
generation. Eowyn was interested briefly, and she's gotten less interested for now. We'll see how that goes. But her younger brother has told me years ago, Dad, I'm gonna be way better at this than you ever.
Oh, did he tell you that?
Oh yeah, he's told me that multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Is he? Where's he at? We need to get him on here.
He's a junior at WVU right now. He's
Going through business
a little hard
school.
to guard.
He ain't worrying about us right now. I can tell you if he's at
He's
WVU.
not. No, he just got married. He I don't know. Maybe we can get him in later. But he right now he's at WVU Business School, and he's planning on coming in here and pushing me out as quickly as possible.
Well, you told me before that you'll never retire. You can't.
I don't know what I would do, Cledus.
Well, what would he
happened
do?
to ski instructor, huh?
I wouldn't be a ski. No, the retirement
Oh.
job is courtesy patrol.
That's right.
Courtesy. I don't
That's
want to actually
right.
teach or do. I just want to ski around and go, hey, you need any help? You all right?
That's right. That's right.
Well, I'm not a
I do
very
that
good
already.
judge of character, but I would say that the fourth generation, you're in pretty good hands.
Well, we'll see.
Thank you.
There's more to this business than selling cars.
Oh God! I mean, when you told me about the floor plan and the credit system and all that, I mean, you gotta. It's just like, I tell people all the time. I mention it to you. I got buddies that are in the junk business that are millionaires over, because there's an art to selling junk. You got to know how to do those things, and it's a lot easier just going, okay, I'll sell you that Chevette out there for $1,500. You got a lot of, how many employees we got here?
67, I think. Somewhere it's in the upper 60s.
It's a big business.
The thing that I like about the car business the most is that it's never dull. It just seems like the industry's constantly changing. So you're constantly having to refigure out how to play the game.
Right.
That's why I really enjoy that part of it.
I think out of anything in my entire life that I found an innate amount of joy is from cars. It's been my downfall, I guess you could say, because I never, cars are not a good investment per se. Mostly not, unless you deal with that Trans Am you got set down there.
Or that Corvette.
Yeah, that Corvette. Yeah, that could be.
Did you
but
buy it off of?
huh?
Who'd you buy the Corvette off of?
Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson.
Yeah, I bought the Corvette from Alan Jackson. I did pretty good on that. That may be the only car I ever made money on. But cars are just, man, there's something about them. A new car, a used car. But the older I've gotten, I found that, man, the older and the rougher and the more fun, the better. And when I was younger, oh yeah, it had to be brand spanking new. But man, thank you so much, Gal. Best of luck to you. Okay.
Thank you.
You did well, Moses. You did well.
She did good, didn't she?
Yeah. I'm saying you did well with her.
Oh, thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
See y'all. Have a great day. Bye.